This is gonna be a grumpy video because we're jet lagged from this amazing trip.
Should I be like sitting up in this thing?
Yes, yeah, otherwise you look just like all gut.
So I can't man spread it?
No, because it's all gut. I already looked in the camera.
You fell in love with it.
I feel wonderful. I don't feel gross at all. Go.
It was a great honeymoon. It was a long honeymoon. And the last vacation we'll have without kids for another 16 years.
Sleep while you do this.
You're the one who want to do it tonight. I said do it tomorrow night.
You want to do it tonight, and I already got ready, so you screwed your own pooch on that one. Okay, so we got married over a year ago, but it's taken about that long to plan our honeymoon. You're drinking during the shop. And our whole registry was people donate to our honeymoon. Jarvis was in his 40s, so was I. We already had everything we needed materialistically. Is that a word?
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I'm still jet lagged. I was like, that doesn't sound like a word. I think I made it up.
Part of this is us thanking those of you who did pitch into our registry. We knew from the top of this thing that we wanted to make a little video to show basically where the money went. So people don't think we just put it into a high yield savings account and made buku dollar off of it.
That would have been a good idea. Instead of stuffing my face full of pretzels for 2 weeks. Okay, let's do it. I'm ready.
Now let's actually do this video first.
I don't want to do it.
You never do.
We did it enough on the honeymoon.
No, we did. That was
all right.
nice.
We're not talking about that. This is going to our friends and family. That's disgusting. It's a honeymoon. Just use your imagination. Okay, so are we going to start with Germany? So like step one to the airport.
Do you remember even going to the airport?
Happy honeymoon.
And because Hillary is Hillary, we are here with about 2 hours before the plane takes off.
Better safe than sorry, that's what I always say.
You know, 2 hours sitting on the seats prior to 10 hours sitting in the same seat.
Luck favors the prepared.
We left at 5 in the afternoon or something, and we were supposed to land at 7 a.m. in Germany time. So the goal when you do these kind of flights is to get as much sleep as possible on the plane. And it was an 8-hour flight, so we had plenty of time.
That was the plan.
That was the plan. It did not go that way. So we flew into Munich. Welcome to Germany. What do you think?
At my finest hour.
How much sleep did you get on the plane?
I didn't sleep 1 minute, not a minute, not a blink of an eye of sleep happened to me.
I think I got an hour, maybe 2, but.
Yeah, he honked away. I was wide-o. One of the reasons we planned this honeymoon that we planned was to see Christmas markets, right. Germany, Austria, and Prague.
As an American, when we think Christmas markets, we think there's one central market, maybe 2 in the city. And that's what we learned upon day 1, hour 1, at the Munich airport, is wherever there is an empty space, Central Europe this time of year, they're gonna put a Christmas market.
Yeah.
It's a train that runs straight from the airport to the main train station near Old Town Munich. So we go into the city, and the whole goal, I think that first day, is to just stay awake.
It was rough, man. So Jarvis takes me into where the city actually begins.
The old city.
And now we're talking, okay, now there's charm, now there's history, now it's starting to look magical.
Yeah.
Ah, my first pretzel of this pretzel moon.
How's that pretzel?
The best. So good.
How's that lack of sleep?
Can't feel it at the moment.
She ate 5 pretzels a day.
No,
every
my
day.
peak was 3 in one day.
Okay.
But I had at least 1 a day.
She's gluten-free in America.
Yeah, because the bread here makes me feel gross, but not there.
We dink around, we get our bearings, we check out this, we check out that. And eventually got to a point where we're like, all right, it's got to be approaching 5 p.m. because here's another fun fact. That time of year, the sun starts setting around 3 o'clock. As an American, you're kind of like, man, the sky's getting darker, night's approaching. And so we look at our watch and we're like, oh,
It's 2.
it's like 1 p.m. So we had a decision to make.
Yeah, yep.
To where we're like, either A, we're gonna go back in and just give in and just go to sleep. Or B, we're gonna start getting drunk right now.
And the booze hut's full.
Yes.
Full at 11 a.m.
Yeah, they start drinking early. All right, Hill, explain what we're drinking.
Blue gin. Which
Glue
is
gin.
mulled gin.
Mulled gin.
Mulled gin. Gross.
Because I wanted to hit all the major Munich brewery tap rooms while we were there. So we do dinner at the Lowenbrau.
Without sunny Miami. Without sunny Miami.
Let's get sunny Miami.
In the house.
I'm waiting
Party
tonight.
in the house.
So anyway, we wrapped up dinner there
We're like,
after a lot of drinks and finally went to the hotel and gave in and went to sleep. And I decidedly booked the Excelsior Hotel. I think it's by Giesel's what they call it. I don't know if it's Giesel or Giesel or Geisel. We got an upgrade.
they upgraded us to a junior suite.
That was it. That was it.
We never talked about my fan club.
Who's your fan club?
All the guys that worked at the hotel.
Oh God.
It was so great.
Yeah.
Clicking their heels,
Yeah.
kissing my hands. Oh,
So day 2, we went to the Residence. So the Residence is a palace of the Bavarian royal family that was always based in Munich. It's beautiful, it's gilded.
you know what? And the cool part was it wasn't that crowded when you're touring it. You were kind of
Right.
in there with just a few other people. And I'm bringing this up now because as I went along on this trip, it got more and more crowded
Right.
everywhere we went. So I look back now at Munich and think, oh gosh, it was so lovely.
Right.
It wasn't even that crowded in comparison to everywhere else we went. So touring that palace was blissful.
Hillary has found her new private bathroom. The Wittelbachs lived here, ruled from 1180 up until the First World War, when the winning powers broke up all the German states. Of course, the walls and ceilings are full of detail, but the floors were as well. This isn't tile. Every bit of this is wood. So touring that palace was not only blissful, but we found a little secret while we're touring this.
Yeah, we walk in this, I want to even say it was like a ballroom. And as I turn, I see a Christmas market. And so I was like, oh, we're doing that.
Now the cool thing about the Residence Market was, we walked in there and it was like handmade things and like the food looked of better quality and the booze looked of better quality and it looks more like a locals crowd hanging out in this one.
It was also, no offense to any Germans who may possibly see this because we adore Germans, we love you to death. It was our first blink into weird German culture.
Oh yeah.
Animatronic Christmas characters that were creepy as hell.
Right.
Okay, they're like, meow, meow, and they
We're doing
wanted.
what now?
Ja, ich freue mich schon so auf Weihnachten.
Aber schon am nächsten Morgen zeigte die Hexe ihr wahres Gesicht.
What's your experience with German weird, darling?
Weird, man.
So we're here amongst all these dead people's hands and bones. German weird dates back centuries. The Wittelbachs and Habsburgs both collected relics, bits of dead saints and religious leaders, hands, fingers, whole bodies, all encased in gold. So we stopped by the Hacker Score tap room.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Real quick, as I was just telling Hillary, this is one of the few happy spots for me in life. Give me a German brewery-ran pub in the middle of downtown Munich with a pretzel, beer, and the love of my life. Died. Gone.
Heaven.
Hill's happy place. It's a pretzel in her hand.
Cheers.
Let's talk about this. Germany, you have a problem with bathrooms.
Oh God, what is the deal?
This is the truth if you go to these Christmas markets in Germany. If you see a WC, you mark that on your phone, you drop a pin. These people drink and have camel bladders. I don't know how or when they ever pee, but they don't.
Yeah.
And there ain't no bathroom around anywhere. Now, me and Hill did discover, and we're gonna give you this little secret now, there's a WC in the town hall at the Marienplatz, but nobody's gonna tell you this. You're gonna have to find them. And here's the second thing. You're gonna walk around like Scrooge McDuck with golden euros in your pocket at all the time, because every WC in Germany costs a damn euro to go to it.
Or 50.
Or 50p.
Yeah.
And when you gotta pee, trust me, brother, those things are worth their weight in gold.
Yeah.
Because let's also explain this, that we discovered on day one of Munich's Christmas markets. They are all Glühwein, they are all sausage stands, they are all ornaments. You might have one toy stand out of the whole thing. You might have one chocolate out of the whole thing. And you're also, Munich set the standard for the same stuff we'll see at every Christmas market, every other city.
Yeah.
If you don't like Glühwein, you're not gonna like a Christmas market. But
That's actually very true.
Very true.
Don't do this trip if you don't like mulled wine.
Correct.
Because that's all you get.
Take it for someone who doesn't like mulled wine. You will like Glühwein. How does this one hold up?
Very apple, you're right, that's good.
I like it better.
Yeah, that's actually really lovely.
Glue gin, we highly recommend it. It's apple cider with gin in it. And we didn't know we'd find this in Germany. It has changed our lives. I think glue gin's gonna become a family tradition in our household. Prost.
There's lots of cute little nooks and crannies in Munich that if you talk and ask around enough and you kind of cruise and explore enough, you find a lot of really cute, charming, either brew houses, restaurants, markets that aren't on the main drag.
And anybody who goes to Munich or Germany will tell you the beer is just smooth there. It just goes down like water. You're drinking by the liter, you know, which sounds like a lot to us in America, but trust me, it goes down quick. We actually, on that third day, went to the Hofbrauhaus finally and got a meal
table.
there. Hofbrauhaus, you don't seem like you're having a lot of fun.
I haven't had any beer yet.
That's true. Famous brew house in Munich.
It's basically the quintessential Oktoberfest experience, mild Oktoberfest experience year-round.
Right.
It's a beautiful building, packed to the gills full of tourists.
Yep, and that's the problem. You go to Hofbrauhaus and it's like a Disney attraction. It is just a sea of human beings.
It's Americans, honestly.
Right.
Everyone in there was American.
And there's a gift shop in the front, there's a gift shop in the middle of the restaurant. Like you can tell it's just really cashing in on its whole
It's a
thing.
full tourist experience, but it is fun though.
That's
I'll be
it.
honest, it's fun.
It's a mecca.
It's
I wanted to
It's
grab a
fun.
beer there, I wanted
Yeah.
to eat there. Here's another fun fact, ladies. I don't know why the traditional beer houses are like this, but men get to pee in the nice warm interior, but you don't.
No. I think originally women weren't allowed in there.
I guess not.
And it's not every single one, but quite a few beer halls or whatever, the bathrooms are outdoors for women.
So give us a quick rundown of how awesome the bathroom situation is in Munich.
Well, if you like going to the bathroom in an igloo where your ice freezes and attaches itself to the toilet seat, and sometimes there's no toilet paper, and it's never inside and warm, then you're set here. Come to Germany.
Well, on the other hand, for men, it's wonderful. It's nice and warm, but free. One of the few things the Hofbrauhaus offers more than any other place here. And we also had dinner that night at the Spatenhaus, because we're knocking out all the little Munich brew
Oh,
places.
that was my favorite though.
Yeah.
So we have found the classy beer place in Munich, the Spatenhaus by the Opera.
I'll say this about the Spatenhaus. If the Hofbrauhaus is full of American tourists, the Spatenhaus was full of the locals.
They didn't speak a lot of English.
Right.
They weren't interested in tourism at all, but they
Still a
made,
beautiful
but
place.
we did not have reservations anywhere. So we always would go in and be like, do you have room for two? And everywhere we went, they made room for us, even if they were kind of put out by it.
So the next day, we rent this car and we drive towards Füssen. But I wanted to take the scenic way. And the scenic route was taking the highway to this little mountain town I've forgotten the name of.
Doesn't matter.
I'll flash it in the screen now. All right, so me and Hill are officially on the Autobahn. We have rented a car. We're on our way to the Neuschwanstein Castle, which the original plan was to take a train to a village there and take a bus up to the castle, and super easy, super relaxed. Train tracks are under construction, I guess. We couldn't do that. Kind of heartbroken because we both wanted to see this castle. Every tour out of Munich was booked, so the only idea I had was to rent a car. And Hillary hates me right now. She thinks it's the worst idea ever. You can't tell by outside my window, it is snowing here. There is no speed limit on this highway. We have seen people do 300 miles an hour whipping by us like we're standing still. And fingers crossed we can get there. We are having to figure out Europe. There goes one there. As an American, you grow up always hearing about the Autobahn.
The weird thing was, Jarvis and I had the exact same mental image of the Autobahn.
Right.
It was a freeway in Germany.
Somewhere in Germany.
Somewhere in the north.
Somewhere in the north.
Just one long
or in the
stretch.
Middle. Yeah.
Right, where there was no speed limit.
Right.
And it was just like this one bit.
This one bit.
In our heads, that's how it existed.
It turns out the Autobahn's the actual highway system of all of Germany.
Over.
So you'll see the speed limit's 100 kilometers or 70 kilometers an hour. But then when you're on the German highways and you pass a white circle with black diagonal lines, you better be in the right lane.
Yeah.
Those sons of I'm not talking about a slow acceleration. I'm not talking about them maybe doing 100.
It's like light speed. The second that sucker goes white with 3 black lines, it's as if you are standing
You're in a NASCAR.
still.
Yeah.
And we saw some junkers, like plumbing vans.
Yeah.
And they were going like flying down the thing. We're thinking to ourselves, how are the wheels staying on?
Right. They were doing
Don't
what
look
now?
at me. Go.
We went to the mountains, went to the village, could not find parking. We got into an altercation with each other. I demanded her to start driving so I could read a damn map. Ended up getting her into a pedestrian-only zone where some old
Where I got
German lady
yelled at by
at
an old German lady.
Yeah.
So, hence, he did not do any better than I did at navigating, although he thought he was going to do it, which was hilarious. So the town was a disaster, and we ended up having just to leave.
Anyway, we boogied on out of there and started heading straight to Neuschwanstein.
I was in such a bad mood when we got there too, by the way.
Oh no, you were lovely that day.
I was pissed off at this cat. And so we get to the ticket center, he's like, you want to tour this? And I was like, I don't want to do any of it.
Right, more or less. What they don't tell you is, if you want to go see that magic little castle, you better bring some good shoes, because it's a half-hour hike straight up a mountain.
It is. Well, here's the thing. They sell it to you like, oh, you can take magical, schmagical, horse carriage ride, romantic schmantic. And I was like, oh, I'm sold. And then we get there.
Yep.
And the line for the carriage rides was over an hour.
Oh yeah.
Number 2, this is no romantic horse carriage ride.
It isn't.
This is a horse minibus.
Yeah.
It's like the carriage is so massive, it has to be powered by a motor, and because these horses could not carry as many people as they were fitting in. I want to say there were at least 12 people per carriage.
Yeah. And here's another fun fact if you go in the winter. The most famous photos of this castle are taken from a bridge that runs behind it. And they close that bridge because of the potential of ice and you falling, et cetera, et cetera. So, as beautiful as it is to see the snow and all the things that makes it wintry and Christmassy and all that, it kills any photo op chances you have beyond the front gate.
Which is not the thing you know of the castle.
Right.
The image you know of the castle is the back side of the castle.
Yep.
Look where we are. Magical Disney castle. Just kidding, the real one.
The real one, and it's super touristy and kind of a letdown.
We're one of 1,000 people
Yeah.
looking at the thing.
Yep. It's pretty.
But it's so gorgeous.
It's pretty. It's pretty. So after those castles, and this is a little suggestion we would give folks who are visiting this part of the world, if you're doing a bus tour and things like that, it's going to be very difficult to break away. But if you drove there, like we did, the nearby medieval village of Füssen is definitely worth a look. We went to Füssen on the perfect day, which is December 5th. Füssen has a very small, cute Christmas market inside of an old monastery. Well, like I said, a very tiny one, but a very charming one.
I love it. It smells good. That town was, precious. It was
Yeah.
not crowded. Nobody's
there.
Just the people who live there.
Just the locals.
It was such the idyllic experience.
The Füssen market only operates the first 2 weekends of December.
We saw the Christmas market. We cruised about town. I was ready for dinner. So Jarvis was like, oh, let's do some more walking around. I'm like, I'm good. I'm just gonna wait here for
It really did. I mean.
So they opened a few minutes early, and I'm like, they're open! I'm like yelling down the street.
I'm sitting there taking photos and enjoying the town.
And they sat us down. Wonderful place, super beautiful inside. And we sat by a window that led to the street behind us. So we're eating, right? We're eating. Then all of a sudden we hear bells, but these weren't church bells. These were, like you said, cowbells, but not just like one. It was multiple cowbells ringing in the street, ringing in the street. Then you start to hear crowds, people, children yelling, talking. So Jarvis is, I'm gonna go outside and check this out.
Well, I actually said, hey, Hill, do you want to go see what's going on out there? And her response was, what? No. But I step outside and there's a bunch of men dressed as Krampus, the big evil spirit.
So Krampus is the polar opposite of Santa Claus,
Right.
if you don't know. He has horns. He's like a beast of some
Well, these
kind.
guys were just wearing brown robes with their face painted. Nothing really that elaborate.
Well, that's what he looks like.
But I forgot to grab my damn cameras. I just stepped out there to look at it real quick. Well, I don't know, probably about 10 guys. And they're hitting the cowbells and they got wooden staffs and they're just kind of going around making ruckus.
Kids are crying.
All these kids around them are crying their butts off. And the parents are sitting there drinking, loving it. Because I guess that's the point, is for Krampus to scare the bejesus out of these kids. So they'll be good little boys and girls.
And so Jarvis comes in in a fluster. Hill, there's Krampuses outside and it's good. And he's like, you want to come see it? No. I was like, I'm not. No, I was like, I'm not going out there. There's no way. I don't want to know. And then, so I'm in my blissful schnitzel, and all of a sudden, as Jarvis is outside, a Krampus comes to the window, presses his face up against behind me, and bangs on the window and scares me half to death. So whether I wanted to see it or not, I was involved.
And now we jump ahead. The next day, we left for Austria, and then soon thereafter, we left for Prague, but that'll be in the next video. Right now, we're just going to keep all the German stuff in this video. Unfortunately, while in Prague, Hillary got sick, a gut full of Eastern European bacteria. Whatever she had to carry it onto this train as we were fleeing back for Germany, hoping for better hospitals than what Eastern Europe has to offer. As you can tell, this is a tip-top model, likely a 1990s communist-era train, in good working order, as we'll soon find out. And this is our first-class cabin, of whom we share it with a nice group of Americans who were friendly enough to give Hillary a forward-facing seat. And naturally, just one stop away from Regensburg, the train came to a halt, and the doors opened and we sat there for 10 minutes, nobody telling us anything. Eventually we got out only to discover the train was kaput. We sat on that platform for 20 minutes waiting for the next train to pick us up, all the while Hill still fighting food poisoning and trying her best to keep last night's dinner in. Luckily, the hotel that got us in Regensburg was a 3-minute walk from the train station. I got us a nice place, figuring it's the last night of the honeymoon and I wanted something special. But of course, poor Hillary, alas, did not enjoy this town at all. That little corner room, that was ours, right there at the tower. This is the extent of Regensburg that Hillary has seen. Everything that follows is just as new to her as it is to you watching right now. Regensburg's a neat little town. Don't expect a lot of English to be spoken there. Luckily, I'd taken just enough German lessons to get by. It has a couple of Christmas markets. This is the one in the main town square. I saw more families here, I saw more kids here, and as you can tell, nowhere near as crowded as the other parts of Europe. But it's also not the most famous Christmas market in Regensburg. This is the romantic Christmas market. I knew this was going to be something special, and it breaks my heart that Hillary couldn't be there to enjoy it with me. Most of the artisans here are local artists. Everything down to the detail is hand-touched, the torches leading you in being actual candles and not electric light. It's held at a palace. The history on it, I'm not quite sure. But as you can tell, they really put a lot of work into this thing. They have so many unique things here that can't be found at any other Christmas markets. For instance, this little cabin in the middle of it, where all the locals are gathered and eating, and it looks so cozy, and I wish Hill was there to enjoy it with me. The market itself is spread both on the inside and outside of the palace. The outside grounds are the first ones you're introduced to. Walk through the main hallway, and suddenly you open up to an inner courtyard. Looks like something straight out of a movie. This was a Monday night, so not so bad. But also, Regensburg is not a main destination or tourist town. They had fire pits. That was something me and Hill had asked for at every other Christmas market. Somewhere warm to just sit down and cozy up. They also had food offerings that we didn't see at any other Christmas market, such as these smoked hams and this smoked fish on open fire. Another unique thing about this particular Christmas market, you can watch the artisans actually work, creating the goods that you're about to buy. There was a number of hidden little nooks and crannies all throughout the palace. This one here just leads to a bar. And yes, there were multiple fire pits, all over. Here at this balcony, a woman would come out every hour, at the top of the hour, and read, in German, fairy tales. It was a grand production. It was really sweet, and all the kids and adults would just stop and take it all in themselves. They had a Kinderplatz for the kids to play. Explore the grounds and you'll find a string of Christmas lights leading you up to other little nooks and crannies. This one led to a nearby hill with a wine bar at the top, a place where you could grab a glass and just watch the whole party happening down below. I highly recommend anybody going to Germany at Christmas, come by Regensburg. In the future I will be returning, and this time I'll have a healthy Hill by my side. And that concludes our Germanic adventures, but don't worry, there's plenty more to come. In a few weeks we'll release a video showing all the fun things we did in Austria as well as in Prague. We'll see y'all then.